Welcome back to Intellify. I'm Rasika Ramakrishna and let's continue with the chapter on quadratic equations. Exercise 4.4, question number 2. Find the values of k for which each of the following quadratic equations have two equal roots. Alright, so we're given two subdivisions and we've got to find the values of k for which these quadratic equations have equal roots. Alright, so anything with respect to the nature of the roots, you know that it has to do something with the discriminant. Don't know that until now, please go and learn it, because the discriminant of the quadratic equation, which is given by b square minus 4ac, is going to tell you a lot about the nature of the roots of the quadratic equation. So a quadratic equation, ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, has two equal repeated roots if the discriminant, which is given by b square minus 4ac, is equal to 0. Therefore, in our question, we were asked to find the values of k for which the quadratic equations had two equal roots. We've got to find the values of k for which the discriminant is equal to 0. Alright, so in the first subdivision, we have 2x square plus kx plus 3 equal to 0. So comparing this with ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, we have a equal to 2, b equal to k and c equal to 3. We've got to find the value of k for which the discriminant b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. So we have k square minus 4 into 2 into 3 equal to 0. So we have k square minus 24 equal to 0. So when you solve for k square minus 24 equal to 0, you have k square equal to 24, which implies k is going to be equal to plus or minus root of 24, which upon simplification you will have plus or minus 2 root 6. So for this value of k, the previous equation will have two equal repeated roots. So you can go ahead and find out what the roots are. I'm not going to be doing that. Alright, so in subdivision 2, we have kx times x minus 2 plus 6 equal to 0. This you can also write as kx square minus 2kx plus 6 equal to 0. Comparing this equation with ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, we have a equal to k, b equal to minus 2k and c equal to 6. So we know that the discriminant is given by b square minus 4ac, and we need to find the values of k for which the discriminant will be equal to 0, because only if the discriminant is equal to 0, we have this quadratic equation to have two equal roots. Alright, so 4k square minus 24k will be the discriminant in this case, and that's got to be equal to 0, which implies 4k times k minus 6 is equal to 0. So either 4k is going to be equal to 0 or k minus 6 is going to be equal to 0. So we have k equal to 0 or k equal to 6. So we have two possible values for k. Let us see if they both make sense. So if k is going to be equal to 0, then this particular quadratic equation is going to have no x square or x term. That is, it's just going to be 6 equal to 0, which does not make sense at all. Therefore, k cannot be equal to 0. We have k equal to 6, and for k equal to 6, this quadratic equation will have two equal roots.